I am going to be showing you a makeup tutorial today, leopard inspired for Halloween coming up. And yeah, so I'm just going to dive right in and be using my Mascara Beauty makeup. And I am an independent Mascara Beauty artist, meaning that if you want to try this makeup, I'm here to help you. So let me know if you want to try it and we can get you all set up. I'm going to start with my 30-second hack brush and my highlight color called Mango. And Mango I use for the areas of redness or my darker under eyes, and I actually am going to put it all over my forehead too, because I want a little more extra warmth, because I am going to be doing the leopard. So I want that as my base as well. So I am just going to lightly apply. You can see how it's already starting to neutralize a lot of that redness that I have in my cheeks here and a lot of the darkness that I have underneath my eye. Now I'm going to use the perfector sponge here, and I am going to press this into my skin, and you can see even that helps it to become a little bit more like my skin tone, and it really just presses it in and has neutralized everything while leaving a really great texture behind. Okay, so now I'm coming in with Amber, which is my normal highlight color, like my regular, most of my face base color. And so I'm going to use Amber here on my chin and up here. And then I'm going to go up my jawline. I feel like the lighting is making this look a little crazy. See when I'm a little further back how much more it blends. When I'm up close, I feel like it's making it look a little like crazy. But in real life, it doesn't look that crazy. I'm going to use Stone Contour just to make it warmer right here. So I'm going to come in right on my cheekbone. And since I want to create this dimension of the cat look, I'm actually going to take this contour kind of down at an angle like this, and then I am going to blend down further than I normally would when I was like regularly contouring my face. So I'm still following the line of my cheekbone because you still want your cat makeup to be flattering for your face shape. So I am still going to follow that line there, but I'm just going to blend down more than normal, just like that. So now we're creating kind of this cat-like dimension going. Okay, that's cat contouring. All right, and I am going to contour up here on my hairline as well. I am going to set the current highlight with my setting pad right here because I have oilier skin, and so I really like to come in and use a powder to kind of help me balance that out a bit, but it's up to you. And you can use a setting spray instead also, whatever you want to do. Okay, setting powder there, and I am going to put some on my eyelids because I neutralize that redness with my highlight color, and it kind of acts as an eyeshadow primer. It really helps the eyeshadow go on nice and smooth. All right, next up I'm going to do my eyes, and I am just going to sweep Bubba all over my lid and up into my crease just to add some slight interest and dimension I'm using the eyeshadow everything brush. It makes it really easy to blend and apply, and that was just one dip into the eyeshadow. It's really pigmented and a little bit goes a long way too. So for this one, it's important that when you're creating your wing, you still draw it from that bottom lash line. So I am just going to draw myself a line right here so that I have a pretty distinct bottom lash line. And then I open my eye up and carry that line straight up. Just like that. Because then if you tried to draw that line with your eye closed, then there's a good chance you'll end up drawing your eye kind of a droopier look than it needs to be. So if you can draw that bottom line with your, like in line with your bottom lash line, you'll have like a lighter lifted eye. So, and it's easier to duplicate on the other side if you do that. Just a little bit wider because I want it really dramatic like a cat. Okay, so for this inside here, I am going to go further in than I normally do. So I'm actually drawing a little thin line right there. Keep my eye kind of open as I connect the two together. There you go. Then you can kind of connect it like that. And then as I come in the center, carry that guy down a little bit lower. So you're creating a even more dramatic cat effect. And so now I'm going to connect the bottom together and bring that even more in. Okay, there I have. So now I've created kind of an opposite effect with the wing there. And it just creates a way more dramatic cat eye. So now I'm just going to duplicate it on this other side. All right, the eyeliner, I will say, the most intense part and the most time consuming, no doubt. But it's worth it to get it right, because it kind of like makes the whole look come together. So, all right, next up, I'm just going to fill in my brows real quick. Those are done. And now I am going to put some mascara on my lashes, and then we'll get into way more fun things. All right, here we go. We're gonna start playing around with a little bit more of the dimension now. And I am just going to take a little bit of linen highlight on my finger and slightly dab it here underneath my eye. The reason I'm using my finger is because linen is too light for my skin, and so if I apply too much or I break up that base layer, it will end up breaking apart on my skin, and I really just wanted to use it just for a subtle layer of like a brightening effect. So I'm just going to put a little bit there and a little bit on this side here as well. And then I actually am going to use the Perfector sponge to really make sure that it's pressed in nicely and has no kind of residual texture left behind. Okay, and now I'm going to put a little on my top lip because we are creating that dimension of the cat face. And so you want your upper lip to be accentuated. Just like that. And then I am going to be widening my nose. And so I am actually going to bring my highlight around the corners of my nose as well, where I normally would start my contour. I am actually going to continue highlighting. That and round that out. You can see how it's already kind of broadening my nose. Just make sure that texture is still in check. And then I'm going to take my detail hack brush and I'm going to take this smaller side here with that contour color that we were using before, that stone, and I'm going to carry the line of my eye down and deepen right there. So I'm just creating a little bit more darkness and dimension down the sides here. And then this side, just lower your eye line and broaden out your nose. See how much wider that makes my nose? I am going to use the multitasker brush here, and so I am just going to take glow and create spots on my face. So you can see, you can't really tell right from this light, but it's shimmery, like kind of catches the light, and I feel like that adds so much to the look, the fact that you're adding the shimmer. So just start making varying sizes of spots here. And you can take these spots, like I'm going to do it like a mask around here, but you can take them like just down one side, or you can do, you know, like all the way down into your contour line, like however extravagant you want to get with it. Go for it. So now we have our base of our spots created, and now I'm going to flip this brush over and I'm going to use the smaller side of the multitasker, and I am going to use the Cola Contour. It's basically black, it's awesome, but it's a cream, and so I really like using it for this because it distributes really nicely. So then you just come around and kind of outline these spots, and you don't go all the way around. Like some of them you can go all the way around, and other ones you'll only go around parts, just like this, and you kind of just keep going. and you put some black ones on their own, like in and out and in between. And it really is just basically trial and error. So if you get a spot that looks crazy, it's fine. You can try again on the next spot, but it doesn't matter if they look perfect or not. But I think that having that glow down as a base is really helpful to help you kind of like distribute the spots and stuff. If you were just going to come in with the black and try and do that on its own, it's a little bit challenging. Okay, now you have your spots on, which is pretty crazy. And so now I'm going to take this same situation with this brush and this Cola contour, and I'm just going to follow that natural curve of my nose right there. And draw down. This is weird. I feel like it's weird. And then draw down here. And then basically just connect into your nostril. Okay, and so I actually like it. It looks a little scary when you talk. I actually like it with just the top lip done, and so I might throw a little of that mango we were using earlier on my bottom lips, because I think it looks freaky. And that's kind of fun. So I shroud that on, just to kind of give that bottom lip something. So that is my leopard makeup look. Pretty crazy. But I kind of like it, it's fun. And I definitely recommend setting it with something, especially because there's a good chance you'll touch your face at some point. And so you want to make sure that it's solid. So I'm going to use the Stay Setting Spray. And I'm spritzing a ton on so that it's nice and set, and it'll last you through all your festivities or whatever you have planned. There you have it. That is my leopard makeup tutorial. Hope you like it. Okay, bye.